Well, hello there. We are coming off of our Super Saturday High. We just wanted to share with you a couple of nuggets and things that we learned and tell you all about the new Success Kit and why you need it. If we haven't met yet, my name is Alicia McKee. I'm a Diamond Silver Ambassador, and I've got 3 of the senior Rubies on my team with me today. We've got Jodi Anderson and Sheila Petty and Samantha Hale. So we are going to share with you a little bit about Super Saturday. Y'all, there were 15,000 people in attendance all over the U.S., Australia, and Canada, and New Zealand. And so we're thrilled to say that we are pioneers in this industry. We are still ground floor getting started. This is just the start of something big. And we know this is going to be a really, really, really big year for Plexus. So would love to start off with hearing some takeaways from Miss Sheila.
Okay. Well, one of the takeaways that I had was talking to strangers. I am a people person. I will talk to anyone. But for me to start up a conversation with somebody without them talking to me first is very, very difficult. So when we went through our training, it was so neat how it was put together in our book just to show how easy it is to, just talk to somebody about Plexus, because you can say something as simple as well, first of all, you're wearing your swag. And somebody says, well, what is Plexus? What is that? It's just something as simple as saying, I provide people the opportunity to improve their health and wellness, or their health and wealth. And so then they'll ask, of course, how do you do that? Well, it's as simple as saying, I work with a wellness company called Plexus Worldwide, and it's amazing what our products can do for people. So then they'll just kind of ask questions, and that opens it up, and you can start a conversation. So I guess I really didn't ever look at it as being so simple to get that conversation going. I kind of stumbled all over myself, and I've been an ambassador for 2 years now, and I still stumble. So that was huge for me, because if I know somebody, it is very, very easy for me to talk. But not knowing someone, it's very difficult. So I think that's going to be a huge help for me. The other nugget I took away was the feel, felt, found method. In my previous experience of sales of 14 years, that was an everyday thing for me. We had to use the feel, felt, found method. And basically you're wanting to empathize with someone. You're wanting, if they give you an objection, of course, pretty much our number one objection is it's too much money. Well, you want to say, I totally understand how you feel. I too felt the same way. But what I found is, well, first of all, I looked into it as I'm going to get these products the cheapest that I can, so I'm going to join. But then I realized how amazing the products worked for me. And it was like nothing for me to spend, the $100 the next month, to take care of my health, because I felt so great. So the feel, felt, found method is huge. No matter what their objection is, always empathize with them. Let them know you have felt the same way, and then let them know how your mind changed because of the business or the product or whatever the case may be. So that was the 2 things that really stuck out to me.
Okay, and that feel, felt, found, that's been around for a long time. But even without using those exact words, you can answer in that method and not use those words. I totally understand. I get it. Use your own language, and people, will respond to you too. But, they just want to be heard. They want to know that you hear what they're saying. And then weren't you going to talk about the 3-3-3-1?
Oh, yes. If you want me to do that right now, I sure can.
Yes, please.
Okay. So, let me get to my page. Whenever new ambassadors, start, we give them these goals and say, this is how you, work your business, that, you want to grow a team. But we need to give them a way. We need to show them how. We need, something to guide them through the steps. So in our training kit, it lays out the 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 equals 10, which is the perfect week. So the first 3 is to share the products with 3 people. So that would be, reaching out to someone and talking to them on the phone about it, or reaching out to them on Facebook, or giving them a sample, but making sure that you make that connection with 3 people every single week to talk about the products. Your second 3 is to share the opportunity with 3 people. So you could be sharing the product with the same people that you're sharing the opportunity with, but you want to make sure that you share the opportunity with 3 more people. That way you have your 10, your full 10. And then the third 3 is share your skills with 3 team members. So once you start building your team, you want to make sure that you reach out to them and share what you know. Obviously, it depends on how long you've, been with Plexus or whatever, but whatever you know from beginning to end, or from wherever you are at this point, those new people are going to need to know that as well. So following up with them every week is very, very important. And then the 1 is to participate in one Plexus event. Now, this could be an opportunity meeting. It could be a sip and see. It could be a Zoom opportunity meeting. It doesn't even have to be you leaving your house. Just as long as you are participating in some kind of event that's going on. This could even be a Facebook party event, something that simple, but connecting with multiples, of people is the whole point. So if you do all of those things, that would give you your perfect 10, which is your perfect week. So I love the way it's laid out in the book. And it tells you, gives you details on all of that as well. But that is something that's huge that I think is going to be a wonderful help to, our new ambassadors and even us to stay focused and to stay on task each week.
Perfect. Okay, Miss Jodi, you want to share some of your takeaways?
Yeah, it was an amazing day, that's for sure. I love listening to Victor Antonio, and the fact that he had 2 videos recorded for all of us was great. One of his videos, he was saying that 75% of all American families are living on paycheck to paycheck. And that just amazes me. It saddens me that, living the American dream, but we're still living paycheck to paycheck. And people want out of that. People want out of that, and we have a way to help them. So we have to turn our minds around to that we're not selling something, we're sharing something with them, something to change their life, to change their financial situation, to change their health. It's really a gift that we're giving them. So to be bold and share this, have a mindset, have your posture, what is Plexus? Oh my goodness, I got to tell you about this. Not, oh, well, it's just, I don't know, my friend made me do it, and la, la, la. Be excited, share with them. They're not going to want anything to do with it if you're not excited. Sharing is much more important than selling. Okay. People know when you're trying to sell them something. All right. But sharing comes from the heart, and that's the relationship that we want to build. Even when you're talking to strangers, you can still share from your heart. Listen to them. Ask questions. This is huge. A lot of the times we get so excited, especially coming off of a Super Saturday or convention or whatever, that if somebody even mentions Plexus, we just everything about Plexus, right? And we forget to listen to the person that we're talking to, and find out what do you know about plexus? Or, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm exhausted. The baby was up all night, or da-da-da. Oh, and then use your feel, felt, found also with that. But listen to them, ask them questions. Victor Antonio has this little triangle that he says everybody has over their head. And it's our job as Plexus ambassadors is to decide what corner of the triangle we need to talk to people at. So there's the 3 W's. Weight. Are they interested in weight loss? Are they interested in overall health, wellness? Or are they interested in wealth? And they'll probably be interested in all 3, but there's always going to be one that really speaks to them. Okay? So our job is to ask questions, feel where they're at, and be able to provide an answer for them. And let's see. I think that's about it. He said that 80% of sharing is mindset and 20% is tool set. So even if we say, oh, I'm brand new, I don't know that much, I can't share. If you have the mindset that you can share, you can do it. I don't know how many times when I started out, you know what, I'm not really sure. Let me check on that. And people respect that. They don't want to just be, I know when I go somewhere, I don't want to just someone give me an answer and it's wrong just to answer me. If someone's going to find something and research for me, I'm going to respect them so much more to admitting they don't know than just spouting something off that they think will satisfy me. And we need to remember that too, and not let that hold us back if we don't have the knowledge. And we need to be learning every day, but don't let that stop you. So just ask people questions, get to know them, and be real. Be real. Use your voice. I'm really good at PMing people on Facebook, but on our phones, we can send them a voicemail PM, and that is going to be so much more important to use. I can only use so many exclamation marks when I text somebody, but when they hear my voice and then I'm excited and I want to share with them, they're going to listen more. There we go. Thanks, Alicia.
Record button.
There we go. I used that yesterday with my husband's cousin, and she's getting back to me today. It's just, and even when I check up on customers, I'll use that instead of emailing or just PMing them. It just gives that extra, hey, I'm taking the time to talk to you. And I may only have 15 minutes, so I need to talk to 5 people. So my phone conversations will go way too long to get 5 people in that day. So if I just PM, voice PM them, I think that was going to work a lot better. So I really encourage that. I know I like to get voice PMs too from people. So,
and passion has a voice. If they can hear your passion, they're going to be more interested than just reading about it, right? Because they're going to hear you tell why you're so excited about it, and why you can have 11 children and have the energy that you do. So that's very, very true. Okay, Miss Samantha, what do you have to share with us?
And with everybody, I say that if you have a pulse, you can benefit from Plexus. And it doesn't have to be just people, obviously, because people are giving this to their animals, to their pets, their dogs, or their family. So if you have a pulse, you can benefit from Plexus. The elevator speech and getting a 20 to 30 second something down pat so that you can share with someone quick. Rehearse it, practice it, share it. Make it interesting and engaging to get their attention. Just a quick few lines just to grab their attention. Don't puke Plexus. Have your story practiced if you do have some more time to be able to share with people. And then how to create that story is where I was, what I saw, what I did, where I am, and where I'm going. And that's how you can get that into a short, 1 to 2 minutes if you have, more time to talk to somebody. Share as if someone's life is dependent on it. They said that Helen McFadden shared that. I really like that line. And if you get to share information with them. And if you give them a business card or one of our goody little things that they gave us in our success kit, to get their information is better than to just give them ours, because then you have a way to follow up with them. And making your list and to get a no is better than to not know. I like the block the objections, and that's just to go over things with them, and to bring up like some of our skeptic thoughts before we ever joined, to get that out in the open firsthand, so that people, you're not making excuses if they happen to bring that up. If you just block the objection right up front, then they're like, oh, I was actually thinking that. I was going to ask you that, or, I had that on my mind as well. Just get it out there and get it over with. And going over the shield of confidence, that's our place of strength, and that's what we can pull from. We know our products. We love our products, and just sharing our story, and then backing it with, our 60-day money back guarantee, how Plexus regularly updates the scientific research behind our products, the growth of the company, which is amazing, and we have thousands of testimonies online and from other people. We don't have to help. There's somebody out there who has them, so that we can share testimony.
Did we lose her? I think she's gone. Ah! Come back, Samantha. She's got unstable internet, I think. Okay, we'll come back to her in just a second. Well, this kind of goes along with what she was saying, is that the FDA regulates every ingredient that goes into our products. So it's not, we may not be FDA approved, but the FDA does regulate the ingredients in our products. And I love that. That definitely gives us credibility. We kind of finished talking for you, but you go ahead and finish. We lost you for a minute.
Did you hear much? Yeah, I cut out.
Yeah.
We good?
Yep. I can hear you.
You go ahead. My signal must be crazy.
Okay. All right. Well, let me finish on our little nuggets. Let me finish on our nuggets, and then we're going to talk about the success kit and show you why you need to get it. Okay. So these are just a couple of things that I took away. I had to take a ton of notes, like everybody. And something that I've learned in the, nearly 3 years now that I've been with Plexus, you never, ever, ever prejudge. Never decide somebody's fate before you give them a chance to decide for themselves. You never know who your next rock star is going to be, who's going to, take your business to the next level. So you give everybody the same chance. Hold yourself accountable. Be a rainmaker for your business. I love that. Let's see. Okay. Always ask for referrals. It said the average person has a network of 472 people. I thought that was interesting, because we always ask everybody to make their list of 100 or 200. But if everybody has a personal network of 472, and we're all above average here, so we should have more than that. Our frank list should go on and on and on. It should be never ending. And actually, if you are reaching out and doing some of the things that Sheila talked about doing when you're out and about and meeting new people, that list should be growing every single day. You should never, ever run out of people on your Frank's list. Let's have follow-up Fridays. Let's make Fridays be, every single Friday. Make sure that you are following up with your customers and your ambassadors on your team. And I love this. If you feel like maybe you don't have enough people in your on your Facebook as your friends or whatever, and you're trying to look for new ways to meet people, but maybe you homeschool, maybe you aren't involved in a lot of things, maybe you need to have some ideas on how to reach some new people. One of the ideas that they gave was to find 5 new Facebook groups that people are in there that have similar interests as you. Maybe it's cooking, maybe it's being a homeschooler, maybe it's exercise, maybe it's something that you're going through, like maybe you have migraines and you find a group on Facebook with other people with migraines, something like that. All you gotta do is do a search. and, join those groups, get to know the people. Do not go in and say, hey, I do Plexus, I can help with that right off the bat, because you have zero credibility. But when you start posting and you start building relationships online, you might develop a friendship, and they might join your Facebook wall, your page as a friend. Then they can see your posts. So you've got to remember, we're always farmers. We're always planting seeds. We're always looking for ways to develop new relationships and find new people to come to our Facebook page or Twitter or whatever it is, and so they can see what we do. I also learned that YouTube is owned by Google. So when you search something on Google, it will go to YouTube first. I thought that was very interesting. So if anybody wants to make videos and put them on YouTube with a keyword that somebody might search on Google, it might bring up your video, because it's going to look on YouTube first. Do not complain or whine on Facebook. We've talked about this a lot, but you're running a business on your personal wall. It's all on how you look at it. You got to be professional and make sure that you're running it that way. I love this. For the customer, it's not about price, brand, or service. It's their experience that matters. Okay? It's not about price, brand, or service. It's about their experience. Are you sharing great information? You need to clarify things for people. It's not what you see, but how they see it. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're creating a good experience for your customers and for your ambassadors. This was really good too. If you talk to 10 people and you sign 3 of them, okay, so you're thinking, gosh, I talked to 10 people, gave them the opportunity. I only got 3 customers or 3 new ambassadors out of that. Guess what? It's like you're batting a 300 in baseball, and those guys make $1 million, okay? So it's perspective, right? How are you looking at it? 3 people out of 10 is actually a pretty good percentage. All right? If you can make 3 to 5 calls in 15 minutes a day, if that's all the time you have, like Jodi was just talking about, and how passion has a sound, maybe you don't have time. I've got to get in my 5 calls today, so I'm not going to actually, maybe I only have 15 minutes. Maybe I only have 10 minutes. A lot of times I will make calls from my car when I pull up to the house before I walk in the door, because I know I'm going to be bombarded by 4 little girls. So I will make my call before I get out of the car, and I won't open the doors of the car until I'm done. So I'll do like Jodi does and do like a little quick Facebook message. Hey, checking on you. Want to make sure you're doing okay. Remember to take your block 30 minutes before meal. Something for your customers. That's follow up. But if you're looking for, somebody new, hey, just check in. I saw you like my post the other day. I'm just curious. Are you interested in Plexus and hearing about what it's done for me? Or are you just supporting me? Because either way, I'm so thankful for that. Just a quick message to different people before you get out of your car, before you start something. And if you do it on Facebook, a Facebook message, a quick, it only records for a minute, so you can do a quick message, get off, and go to the next person. We talked about blocking objections and bringing them up. I love that. We talked about FDA regulates every ingredient that goes into our products. Love, love, love that. Always offer the 3 options of wholesale, preferred, and retail. People like the cheapest. People like the bargain. They want to know, how can I get this for the best price? Well, if you give them those 3 options every time, then you're always going to give them, a way to get it for the cheapest price. Your success depends on you. We all have the same products. We all have the same comp plan, but your effort, your commitment, your skill, and how you effectively use what you've learned will determine your success. Sponsoring opportunities are everywhere. You need to listen. Pick one product a day and learn about it. Watch a video about it, look up an ingredient and see what the ingredient does. I'm all for, when I first started in this business, I had no idea the wellness opportunities that we offered and the amazing ingredients in our products. I had no idea. That did not stop me from getting going right off the bat. You've seen how fast my growth has been. I did not know, and I still don't know. I'm not a huge product knowledge girl. I'm not the one, if you ask me about what is this product, what does this ingredient do, I don't know. I have to look it up. I'm not a green personality, if y'all don't know that already. But Anyway, if you can just try to learn one thing about every product, you don't have to be an expert on everything. And then my last thing of notes was, I loved when Victor Antonio talked about being a torpedo. You know how a torpedo goes underwater, it sends out pings. It's going ping, 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 and it will pick up on objects. And let's just say it picks up on a school of fish, and it's a louder ping. So it goes towards it and checks it out. Oh, that's not what I want, and does it abort? Does it go home? Say, oh, forget it. I failed. I found a school of fish. That's not what I was looking for. No, it doesn't. It keeps sending out pings, and then it'll find something else. It'll find, a tree or something underwater, and, a log or whatever. Does it abort and say, oh, I failed again? No, it keeps going. So I love that analogy, because the torpedo learns from every time it comes across something that doesn't work. That's the same as us. We will learn every time we do a presentation, every time we do a call with somebody and talk to somebody about the opportunity, but we're not going to give up and go home and say, forget this, when the first one doesn't work. The first person tells you no, okay? All the jewels will tell you, we got a lot of no's along the way. And if you're not getting no's, you're not working your business, right? So with that, let's go into why we're so excited. We love, love, love this new success kit. If you feel it, it feels like Slim has been sprinkled along the box. I love that. There's a texture to it. And then if you look on it, it looks like, somebody opened a Slim, and here it is. It's going over the front. There are little pieces of our products all over this thing. So you open it up, and you've got, what if this could change everything? And then from there, you open this little door over here, and you've got all kinds of information and even a little table of contents of what's in here. So we are going to actually take turns of telling you about the different things in the Success Kit. New ambassadors will start getting these with their welcome kits starting on the 18th. Existing ambassadors can order these in their back office for $16.99 starting in February. Okay, so you definitely want to get that. Now, what I was talking about with these girls earlier, I had somebody ask me, do I wait to sign somebody up until the 18th so they can get this? And my theory is, if you've got somebody that's ready to go right now, they are hungry for the business, they're excited, they've already got their plan, they're wanting to do it now. I would say go for it. Let them join today. They won't get this success kit with their kit. However, I thought, you know what? If they can, start growing immediately, let's say they get 1 or 2 people added to their team that buy a welcome kit. That could be an incentive that you give them. Say, guess what? If you join today, you get 1 person or 2 people or 3 people, whatever you want to do on your team. I will order this for you, because you've actually just made that in your business building bonus from them. Does that make sense? I thought, you have people ready to go, you get them going right now. So with that, let's talk about what's in this kit. Okay, who's going first? Is it Miss Sheila?
Yes.
Okay.
The quick start guide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's got this quick start guide right here, and it tells you to open me first. It says that right there. It's pretty cool. So, and it's on the very top when you open it up anyway. But this is so cool, you guys. I thought this was like amazing, because how many of you have the new ambassadors and they're like, okay, what do I do next? Duh. And sometimes we even have a brain freeze because we're like, oh my God, what did I do first? So this has got 10 little instructions with little check boxes on there. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see. You can check it off when it's done. But I thought that was so cool. But the first one is be a product of the product. Obviously, we all need to know and remember to be a product of the product. Get to know your new ambassador success kit, which is what we're going over. Stating your why. I remember when I joined, 2 years ago, we really didn't talk much about, knowing our why. But that's kind of become more real now. And really and honestly, when you realize what your why is, you work so much harder. And your why will change. Mine has changed, gosh, I can't tell you how many times. But it motivates me even more when I rewrite my why, because I know that I have something to work for. So the fourth one is set your business goals. And an example of that is like, where do you want to be in 30, 60, or 90 days? Connect with your sponsor or upline. Number 6 is make your Franks list. And it explains on there in detail, like what the Franks list is, which is really cool. And number 7 is set up 3 face-to-face gatherings, which could be a sip and see or a Zoom, 3-way call or anything like that. Number 8 is to set up your back office. Number 9 is explore the Plexus Learning Center, which I think is amazing. Like oh my gosh, the training on that website is phenomenal. And then number 10 is get connected and stay connected. And then it tells you at the bottom, get a fast start. So it gives you the reminder that if you promote to certain areas within your first 30 days or your first month, that you can get a fast start bonus. So, and this is the back. So that's that. I thought that was super cool.
Okay, Miss Jodi.
Alrighty. I love these. Kind of a glare, sorry. These are new product cards.
Love your green nails.
Thank you. Got to keep focused.
That's right. Visuals are important.
So when we don't know, I don't know what that product is. Look, they come in the kit now. I love this. And I love this whole kit because I know when I had new ambassadors start, I'd send them all kinds of documents and da-da-da. And did they read them? Probably not. I know I took a while to read mine. They were sent to me, and now they have them. They can look at them at any time. So I love this. But anyway, on it, it tells us, shows us a picture of the product, guidelines for using it. I love that. A little bit about it. And then on the back, some different conversational points that we can talk to people about. Just a minute, buddy. Sorry. Things you might say, try our 7-day trial pack. Most people see results right away, okay? Always remember what the results might be. May not be weight loss, but results are different to everybody. So, just a minute. And then it also has like great companion products. But you stop, stinker. And so it just gives them more. You can talk to people about more, and just helps us out. I just love these. Love them. At the very end, there's a product pricing guide. Love that, because I know I don't memorize all the prices, and I'm always pulling out my catalog. We can also, I was going to put hole punch these and put them on a ring, and I'll probably laminate them too. But also, when we get new products, Plexus will send each ambassador a new card for that product. So it will always be up to date, so don't worry about that. But even if you, like Alicia said, these are for sale in February, I suggest getting yourself one. These will be so wonderful. So when your new ambassador across country gets one, you can actually get on Zoom, get on the phone, whatever, and actually go through the box with them, and it will make more sense. I think this is an amazing tool, and I'm so thankful for Plexus for all this, but I love these cards too. So.
Okay, I don't know how I missed it, but I didn't even see this product pricing guide. It was stuck to the back of another one. I love this. This is so cool because it explains all three, retail, preferred, and wholesale. You can instantly tell somebody how much money they will save by being a wholesale ambassador over a retail or preferred. Oh my gosh. Huge, huge, huge tool right there. Okay, next up we have Miss Samantha.
What if this could change everything? And we all know that it is changing a lot. Little bitty opportunity booklets that we can hand out to people and leave with them. Going through, and these are pictures of people that are actually our ambassadors on the teams. There's our CEO. So it's not like, stock photos from online from people that we don't know. These are people who are part of Plexus. I love the opening page and how it gives details and facts about our company. I like information. And our ambassadors growing the business and introducing I didn't know it was our third product. The Slam, I thought that was our second. Hang on, I got a call.
I'm like,
okay.
What was that?
Okay, she was taking us to Maui, that's all.
Yeah, I know. I was like, it's kind of catchy.
Oh, yeah, that's my ringtone. So, anywho, going through what is Plexus, I like that it also says that we're a health and wellness company, not a weight loss program. Mm-hmm. Weight loss is just a happy side effect. What makes us different? More of our ambassadors clear out throughout this. And I also like that it talks about our triplex.
She's on our team. Tracy.
Yep, Miss Tracy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know her.
Oh.
But that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about our triplex, we strive for the cleanest ingredients in all of our products. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We are all natural, plant derived. How does it work? And how to earn incomes and creating relationships. That's what's awesome about it. Is that I don't think we're network marketing. We're relationship marketing. Talk about building relationships. How do I earn with Plexus? And it tells about those different ways in there. And what happens next? Yeah, that's all of our all's next step is that Lexus Emerald level. That's exciting stuff. What if this could really change everything? So just something fun to share with people. Little tidbits of info.
And then you've got the thank you cards.
Oh, yeah, these cute little guys. I like that they used our product on all of the stuff. See the little pink here, some slim stilt postcards. These should be the standard size postcards, I think. They only cost 35 cents to mail. I actually just looked all this up.
Cool.
Yeah.
How many coming in there?
Just 5.
5? Okay. We can get more.
Yep.
Okay. And then this is the biggie that goes in there. And this is the Let's Get You Started guide. Okay. I love, love, love this because it actually talks about everything you need to know to be an ambassador, what network marketing is, how you should take action, how to handle customers, social media, tips for setting goals and working backwards to achieve them. So, if your goal is to be an emerald within a year, it actually walks you through the steps of how to get there and what you need to do to get there. And it talks about the comp plan, product knowledge, how to share Plexus. There are all the chapters in this are made with product. So like the number 1, this is actually supposed to be our the P96, the vanilla P96. The number 2 is made out of the chewable vitamins. Did y'all notice that? Isn't that cute? So all the numbers 3, there you go. There's a slim. The 8, see, there you go. There's some capsules, probably ProBio 5. I'm just saying because I know that or no. That one's white BioCleanse. BioCleanse is the white one. I wish they were all different colors. My mom gets them mixed up all the time. There's a heart made about our different capsules. Talks about sharing Plexus. So I'm telling you, this is a huge, huge, huge tool. So we want all of you to get one. $16.99. You can order it in February. Again, your new ambassadors can get these starting January 18th. And I would like to leave this on the fact that we are getting our, and it may actually have come while we're talking, we're getting our convention contest details today. So, woohoo! I've already seen a preview. Pretty exciting.
Yay!
So I'm looking at my email right now. I don't see it yet, but it's coming. So anyway, with that, it will backdate to January. So get going right now growing your team. All righty. Thank you, girls, for being on and for sharing. Be watching these three. They will have their Lexus soon. They will be with me in Kona, and very, very thrilled to have y'all. So,
Alicia, there were a couple more things too. Listen, just because I love it so much.
Yes. Our sweet bracelet you found. Okay.
When I wake up, let me take this off my arm.
Oh, there, Jodi's got a good one. Let's look at Jodi. See how it says Plexus? Men and women can wear this.
Oh, yeah, it says Plexus. I'm glaring. But anyway, I put this on every morning. Like, I take it off and put it on my nightstand. And then every morning I put it on to remind me of what my focus is. So I think that is so cool.
Yeah, it comes in the kit. And then there's one other thing. Does anybody have it handy?
I do.
Okay.
There's actually two other things. This comp plan detailed book, it's just got a lot of information about the comp plan in it, which is so cool, because how many times do people ask, well, how do you make money? And I mean, this is like super awesome detailed. But you want me to open up this cool little thing?
What is that, the comp plan?
It's the card.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the card that is from Tarl.
Welcome to Plexus. I'm Tarl Robinson, your CEO. And on behalf of everyone here at Home Office in Scottsdale, Arizona, and our ambassadors across the globe, we're glad you're joining the team.
Woo-hoo.
Go with this opportunity. Congratulations on joining the One Plexus family, and ask yourself this: what if this could change everything?
Love it.
Is that the coolest? Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, we'll all of our brand new ambassadors will get a message from Tarl welcoming them. So love it. Lots of good stuff. And again, I appreciate you gals taking time out to share with us, and be watching our group for more information about dates and about the contest. We'll see you soon.